commercial for Expendables. We had Randy Couture and Terry Crews in yesterday. The movie looks fucking good.
Yeah.
I was saying those movies where they put everyone together usually don't do well, but it fucking looks good, man.
Stone Cold's going to take it to the next level.
No, he's not.
Oh.
To the next level.
What is the next level?
I'm saying he's the one that's going to carry this movie.
Oh, carry it? Yeah. Good for him.
He has charisma.
Yeah.
He's
stunning people all over the place.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think there'll be some wrestling moves?
Just stunning and flipping people off. And
there are movies like They Live, which I liked.
Yeah.
With Roddy Piper. And it takes me out of it when they have to do the suplex.
Yes.
You know, when they're doing their moves, their wrestling moves, I'm like,
that was the one thing that took me out of They Live. Like
I was just saying that.
Yeah,
that was what the movie I was talking about. They Live. I know you were doing internet stuff. That's fine. But the thing is, that movie is the one in particular that took me out of it because, like, Roddy was doing a good job as just the working Joe kind of fucking shit, and shit's going down, and then he gets in a fight. And he's doing his wrestling moves.
Are you saying
it was a good fight, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Piper's like, "All right, now it's time for a belly-to-back suplex," and it's like, "Come on, man.
You don't have to do that.
He knows the effective moves.
That was a long fight too. It was good. They just kept getting up and beating the piss out of each other.
Does Hulk Hogan do the leg drop in?
Yeah.
What movie was he in?
God,
Santa with muscles.
Huh?
He was in the film Santa with Muscles.
What?
No, he wasn't.
It didn't go anywhere. But
No, he wasn't.
He made
I'm really
a film
surprised
called...
that didn't go anywhere.
That's not a movie.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Santa with muscles?
Is that Keith David or David Keith?
Keith David is black. David Keith is white.
Okay. I always get them confused.
I always think Keith Robinson, Keith David.
Oh, okay. That'll
Mr.
work.
Nanny used to be a wrestler before he got to be the nanny.
Well, that's a hell of a fucking...
We got us a crusader.
Bump up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. See, this is a great fight.
You should lock him in the sleeper and put him out once and for all.
No, we can't put him in the sleeper. He's not a wrestler.
The best was when South Park they redid this entire fight scene, fucking like
Did
punch
they?
for punch.
this
It was
one?
perfect with Timmy. Or no, it was Jimmy. Jimmy was fighting.
Jimmy. This is They Live.
They Live.
You never saw this?
The 1988
Oh, it's
cult
fun.
John Carpenter classic.
You know how annoying it must be to fucking have this fight in this disgusting, dirty alley?
You don't think you'd like doing that with garbage juice flowing in the
You're hoping
dirty
that
alley?
they made it dirty and that it's not really garbage juice.
Every time you think this fight is over, they just keep beating the fuck out of each other.
Just real quick.
So won't put those fucking glasses on.
The one thing that always bugged me about this fight scene was that after Keith David gives Rowdy Piper his paycheck, to help him out, he goes to walk away out of the alley, but during the fight scene, the rear windshield breaks out of a car, and he pretends, and he gets all mad like it was his car.
Right, yeah.
So why was he walking away from his car if he was leaving?
Very good. Never realized that.
It always pisses me off,
Little
man.
film flub.
I can't get through this fight scene without thinking about it.
Big fan of the film flubs.
Where's the suplex?
It's coming. It's just like a 6-minute fight scene.
No,
it's retarded.
crazy. Big kick in
Who
the
is this
face.
guy, the white guy?
That's
Rowdy Piper, the
yeah.
hot rod.
The hot rod.
That's right, the hot rod.
Yeah, Piper's Pit, motherfucker.
That's right.
I think it might be now. Maybe.
He
I
should
think
hit
he
him
comes
in-
up from behind
Hit him
him.
in the head with a coconut.
Comes up from behind him and gives him the belly to back suplex.
Maybe.
Why did he turn around when he was running?
Yeah, the scream gave it away that he was running
Here. Oh,
at him.
I think it's coming up. Rowdy sells it, though.
There it is.
Well, he knows how to
Yeah,
sell
yeah,
shit.
here you go.
Oh, there it is.
Wrestling move.
You
That's
don't
a do that.
Right then, I'm like, come on.
That's not
doing good.
That's not a belly-to-back suplex. That's a side suplex.
Side suplex.
It probably wasn't even in the script, and I'm like, Roddy Piper's probably all talking to the fight coordinator, like trying to like fit in his stuff. Like, no, you could really do that in a fight. Like, okay, Piper, okay,
Suplex.
you can do it.
He didn't have to do that. The fight stands on its own. Look, they're gouging each other's eyes out.
You got him on the ground, though, side suplex on the concrete.
Fight goes on forever.
Now
huh?
Keith David just pounding Roddy in the balls with his knee.
See, there's not a guy alive
that was Terry Crews.
There's not a guy alive that would come up from that.
No,
you can't stand up
the
after
kick
that.
and the nut recovery in the movies is
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Because
totally
Keith David
ridiculous.
gets mad about his car.
Yeah. He's swinging a 2x4 at him.
How can't you?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
When you have a 2x4, you hit every fucking time.
You can't miss.
Well, this guy's missed 4 times already with the 2x4. And now he's pissed that he fucked up his really bad car. Drives a piece of junk to begin with.
They're construction workers.
Yeah, they're just they're working Joes. They're regular working Joes.
Is this supposed to be like a joke how they're fighting for so long?
I think you kind of do take it with a grain of salt that two guys cannot possibly beat the fuck out of each other this long.
He almost had a
wrestling move.
That's a wrestling move.
Looks like he's trying to set up the Bulldog in a reversal.
You're an asshole.
That's what it looked like.
Is that what it looked like?
To me.
How did the Bulldog die?
British Bulldog?
Is he dead too?
Yeah. His heart gave out on him. He was in his 40s.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe he was just
figuratively or literally?
Fuck you.
Wow.
He's not putting the glasses on.
The really cheap sunglasses.
By the way, I met Keith David at one of the Monster convention things. He's the ashiest man alive.
Is he really ashy?
He had like fucking corpse fingers. I didn't want to touch him.
Oh, shit. He lives.
And that's the fight?
No. What? I think Roddy comes back over and hits him again. See, it goes on forever.
There it is. Oh, yeah. That's a wrestling move. No,
beautiful.
You can't do that.
Oh, my God, King. Did you see that move?
He broke him in half. Not only was that a wrestling move, that was a finishing move, Anthony.
Stick a fork in him, folks. He's done.
Yeah.
Why do I put the glasses on?
Because you see with the glasses, you can see what these fucking aliens have wrought upon the earth.
What are you talking about?
You just kind of live. It's like the Matrix almost. You kind of live your life and shit is going on. But then with the glasses, you can see
reality.
The aliens look fucked up and there's subliminal messages everywhere and fucking little spaceshipy
With
things.
only one pair of glasses?
No, there's an underground that are putting out a fuckload of glasses and trying to get them out to people so they will know the truth. Hey, the movie's great.
That's probably
It really is a cool movie.
That's probably some
John
kind of a statement on society. Where if you put on the glasses and open your eyes, you can see what we've become, man. Put the glasses on, man.
Yeah, they got the big obey and consume signs and, just
That's
reproduce.
advertising.
Exactly. That's just advertising, man.
And do you remember the dialogue from the movie? Because Kevin from Connecticut writes, one of the best lines from a movie. What movie is this
from that movie? I'm here.
I came here to
kick ass and
chew
chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
How corny is that, though? It's so obvious that it's just some really basic message about advertising and how we're all sheep and we just do what we're told. It's like, what are we supposed to do?
It was a good fight. And fucking,
No, but I mean, you're not supposed to sleep and wake up. I don't mind that, but why do they have to give us the obvious message?
Well, look at the message. Work 8 hours, sleep 8 hours, play 8 hours.
Submit, watch TV, buy.
Perform, watch TV.
But they're aliens.
But that's what we're supposed to do anyway.
Look, man.
Says who, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the Blade 2, they do wrestling moves. Is that true?
Oh, is that the one that Triple H was in?
Triple H is in, yeah. And Triple H has to do fucking wrestling
now I'm
moves.
obsessed with wrestling moves.
Anytime a wrestler's in a fucking movie, we get it. You were a wrestler. We know who you are. Even The Rock, I think.
When he was in the Scorpion King, I'm sure. What about when Suburban Commando, played by Hulk Hogan, had to fight the bounty hunter, played by The Undertaker?
No.
Yeah. Intergalactic bounty hunter.
How did I miss that movie?
Christopher Lloyd's in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of your
Did
favorites.
he do a wrestling move?
Hey, can we see Santa with muscles?
I was just going to ask that.
Santa with muscles.
I'm obsessed with Santa with muscles now.
Yuck.
Have you ever
The
seen
Hulk Hogan vehicle.
the Rock?
Vehicle. Hitting abutment.
I love when they call it a vehicle for somebody.
Vehicle.
Have you ever seen the Roddy Piper movie Body Slam, starring Roddy Piper and the Tonga Kid?
I don't think I saw that one.
It was good.
No,
How about
Santa with muscles.
look at Santa with
how about
muscles.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man featuring Bonesaw, a.k.a.
Bonesaw.
Macho Man
Macho Man,
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage.
I think that's the last public appearance of the Macho Man, too.
Couldn't even tell it was a Macho Man.
What happened to the Macho Man?
Macho Man shit on.
Right.
What happened to him?
He's just a grumpy Gus. He just doesn't leave his house.
Grumpy Gus.
Gus, what the
You
fuck?
didn't just say that.
You know Sam's mother would say that when Sam was
Yes.
fidgety and didn't want to eat. Don't be a grumpy Gus, Sam.
now, don't you be a grumpy Gus now.
That's what the Macho Man
Yeah.
looks like now?
Oh, yeah.
I went to,
Wow, Google image the Macho Man. That's really him?
yeah, he just got married. I went to a wrestling convention and talked to some fans that found his house and went to his house because they wanted to meet him so bad.
Yeah.
And they called on his buzzer, if they could, just meet him and get a picture with him. And he said he was going to take out a shotgun if they didn't leave.
Well, good for him.
That's him right there.
That's the Macho Man Randy Savage.
He got fat.
Yeah.
He came out with a rap album.
Who does he look like? He looks like
Charlie Daniels.
Little Charlie Daniels.
Wow. There's a little Charlie Daniels there because he got fat. What happened?
He's an older man.
He
and
is.
Well, how old is Spider-Man the movie? Jimmy,
That's
you
true.
were in it.
Well, that's already like
2001.
Is it?
That was
Like
2001.
9 years.
Holy fuck!
That's 9
Time's
years
going
ago.
by too fast. Stop the time.
Slow down, time.
Maybe it was 2000.
There are tawdry rumors about Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, you mean that perhaps he's homo?
No. Apparently, he's like blacklisted from the WWE. That's why he's not in the Hall of Fame. He's never been back.
Why is he blacklisted?
Well, nobody's ever.
He's the only guy that made it to old age.
Yeah, well, no one's ever.
Maybe they would like to show that the wrestlers actually get gray.
The Hulkster's still around, and we know the Warrior is still around.
Warrior says.
Do we have new Warrior says?
No,
We
he
haven't
hasn't
done
put
that in a
anything
while.
out.
What's wrong with him?
What's the tawdry thing?
Well,
Yeah.
there are rumors that right before he left the WWF at the time, there might have been inappropriate actions made to a certain executive's then underage daughter, who went on to.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. A certain very high-powered executive
Are
that
you kidding
Anthony
me?
does an impression of.
Wow. Macho Man doesn't look like
he made a move on Stephanie?
Those are the rumors.
Had sex with her or made a move on her?
I mean, if it's
There
a
are rumors on both ends.
if it's a rumor, we could say that.
Yes.
Wow, that's
but
a
nobody's
rumor.
ever. Yeah.
No one can prove it though.
Nobody's ever publicly
But
said
he's
it's
never
very,
been back, and he's banned.
No, yeah, he's not. He's never
Wow.
spoken of. He's never. They didn't put out old Macho Man T-shirts. They didn't put out a.
I see.
Nothing.
Put
I
him
see
in the
he got
Hall of
over
Fame.
Elizabeth. He just married an Elizabeth look-alike. It's like Elizabeth as she got a little older.
How is he not in the Hall of Fame? He's a pretty famous wrestler.
Well, that's
they
just
won't-
it.
He's one of the greatest of all time.
He is. He should be in the Hall of
that
Fame.
If he was banging Stephanie, that could be a problem.
Big problem.
Well, getting into
I think
the
he
Hall
just
of
tried
Fame.
to make moves on her.
Well, how old was she?
She would
Underage.
Yeah, she would.
But I mean,
probably been,
13 or 17.
probably like 15, 16, I would think.
Damn.
All right. Jordan writes, Macho Man is now living in California with his life partner, Mr. Elizabeth. I didn't know
true.
that, Sam. Is that true?
The Macho Man is not gay, and Elizabeth, they broke up a long time ago. She was hanging out with Lex Luger.
What happened
and
to
then,
her?
Then she died in Lex Luger's
died, too.
while she was hanging
How
out
did
with Lex
she die?
Luger.
Forgot about that.
Her
In
and
real
Lex.
Forgot Elizabeth is dead.
In real life?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're all dead, Jimmy.
Elizabeth.
It's a horrible business to get involved
Elizabeth and Lex liked to party, and apparently there was a Heath Ledger
Situation?
combo made for
kind
Elizabeth.
of, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have this pill and that drink and that pill. And
But as if karma wasn't a bitch, Lex Luger later had a severe stroke. He's okay now, but he's a frail man in a shell of what he used to be.
can we see a brand new Lex Luger?
Oh, we've seen that.
Picture.
Yeah, I met
That's
him.
fine. We can do it again. But
Yeah.
His hand was. When he signs
I
autographs.
met him once in Buffalo, and he was an animal.
If you
And
had
now
a
that-
Lex Luger wheelchair.
When he signs autographs, he has to hold his right hand with his left hand.
Oh, that's good.
It's rough.
Wow, what a bunch of fun. Look at his old picture.
There
of
he
him.
is,
It's just-
made in the USA, the narcissist, Lex Luger.
Sam's a faggot.
Look at how muscular he used to be.
Yeah, let's look.
Oh God!
And what does he look like
Wrestling
now?
is just a mess.
That was
Mugshot.
That was in the Elizabeth just died era. That
Oh,
was when
really?
he was going through some very rough times.
Tough times. Huh?
Very
tough times.
Very tough times.
Well,
But then he found God. Thank
Did
God.
he? Where
Yep.
was he?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Lex.
So he's in the last place you look.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is. God's next to my keys.
As they say, I hope so. I don't know what comedian pointed that out, but it was very funny. They said it's always in the last place you look. Well, I hope so. Because if you keep looking, you're
crazy. Yes, of course.
funny observation.
Are we done?
Santa without, I want to see Santa with muscles.
What happened with
Yeah.
Santa with muscles?
Santa with muscles.
I
Let's
saw
go
the
see
movie
Santa with
poster,
muscles.
but
But what, we want clips?
I think
if you could find a trailer,
Let's see.
Oh. I want to hear some. You know what's always good?
What?
Hulkster dialogue in a movie.
What was great is he was wrestling for WCW at the time, and they were really promoting it as it was being filmed. And then,
Oh, they never do that on those wrestling shows.
by the time it came to release time, it was just unspoken of. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
he
just didn't talk about it. Best not be mentioned.
Yeah.
Santa with muscles.
Cabin Fever Entertainment.
Wow.
In the season of Santa, there are two kinds of people.
Oh,
The
no.
naughty and the nice.
I got $50 for the first elf that brings me Santa Claus.
Hulk Hogan is Blake Thorne, and he's
Blake It's a porno name for Boogie Nights.
To make his getaway, he's going to make a mockery of the world's most beloved hero.
Do you have a minute?
Fox me, you little brat.
That's him.
But sometimes the
Ron
only
Howard's
way you
brother.
can feel the spirit of Christmas
Where'd he go?
is to be hit over the
When
head
Clint
with it.
Howard is the lead in the movie, there's a problem.
What? It's showtime.
Now, this confused bad boy is Santa, like you've never seen him before. A bearded basher of bad guys. A hero with a
Punching
silly
people.
hat.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
A Robin Hood in red.
Who were those guys anyway?
Oh, they were from Mr. Frost.
He's been clearing out the whole neighborhood, and no one knows why.
And he's got 3 days to foil a band of evil scientists.
He had the handlebar mustache.
We're taking the orphanage.
Wait till Santa hears
Ed
about
Bagley
this.
Jr.?
We're taking the orphanage.
Santa, you slay me.
At least it's an original idea. They want to take an orphanage away, and someone has to save
Santa
it.
with an attitude.
That's not original.
Around Christmas time.
Literal Jim.
Santa with some friends.
Wouldn't want to be on.
Santa with a mission.
See, I wouldn't want to be. Kids are so
And most of
adorable.
all, he's Santa with muscles.
They can't start Christmas without me. Can they?
There have been many Santas,
You're not Santa. You're fed.
but there's only
Hug 'em.
All you had to do was knock.
It is
Santa
Garrett
with
Morris.
muscles.
That was Garrett Morris.
You know why Hulk took that role? Because he didn't have to wear the kerchief on his head to show he's not bald.
Oh, because he has the
wore
dumb
the
hat.
Santa hat the whole fucking movie.
It's in his contract. He must have a hat through everything.
Yes.
I'll play an ER doctor, Santa, or myself.
Fucking,
You know,
Or a spaceman. I want to play Buzz Aldrin. You don't look like Buzz Aldrin. I want to be on the moon in a helmet.
but Buzz was bald.
Then he wasn't, was he?
I think he was.
All right, fuck you. He wasn't 6'8". So you're taller than the moon.
you know how jealous he has to be of The Rock's career? He was trying to have The Rock.
He was trying to be The Rock.
He wanted to leave wrestling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he couldn't
Just
make
couldn't,
it.
couldn't do it.
He's
He couldn't.
terrible.
Not with that.
He tried
Santa
singing.
with muscles.
Yeah, he did try to sing.
That's the worst movie title ever.
He's not good.
Horrible.
It's not.
He really isn't good.
Muscles.
That's a terrible... Who named that?
Who made it? It just looks
It
so
sounds like
cheap.
a working title, and then they just
Yeah, we better change that. We'll just
It sounds like the title of a bad review about the movie.
it's just Santa with muscles.
It's Santa with me, but he always has to have something on his head.
Yes, of course he does.
I want to play baseball. We got it. But you don't
Yeah,
have.
right. Something on your head.
What would a
get it.
movie reviewer say about Santa with muscles? How they would twist the muscles? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Into
muscles. Santa with muscles pulled or should be pulled or
Yeah.
twisted.
Hogan is an Olympic swimmer.
Yes.
Just go shower cap on my head. That's it.
Only can take roles where
Hulk Hogan is a
wear a
cowboy
hat.
in the Old West. right, Hulk.
Yeah.
you go astronaut.
yes,
You go
well,
astronaut.
Buzz
Even when you
Aldrin.
take that fucking helmety
You
thing
still
off,
got the
you
thing
still
on
got
your
the
head.
skull cap on.
That's true.
Yes, Hulk Hogan is a Muslim.
I think you could do
Allah Akbar, brother.
He could be a miner, I believe.
A miner's
As long as
helmet with the light on.
all his scenes are underground.
Yeah, look, he's wearing something on his head here.
This is No Holds Barred.
No holds barred.
This is why this movie is so great, is
Yeah.
because they took promotion and, mixing it into the wrestling show to a new level where he played a wrestler in the movie, and they took his opponent from the movie and Tiny Zeus Lister, and Zeus became an actual wrestler.
Wrestling. I remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
Zeus was the character in the movie, but he entered real life.
He became a wrestler.
Yes, he tag teamed.
Oh, he had the fucked up eyes, right?
Yes.
Black guy with the
Punching
fucked up
bricks.
eyes, about 6'9".
Yeah.
Well, see, they're training for their wrestling match.
Why is he punching bricks?
Why is he punching glass?
He had a scene in Celebrity Rehab.
Yeah.
Or Sober House.
He
showed up at the house kind of as one of the bad friends that shouldn't be around.
Yeah.
See, I'm good. I know this shit.
It's kind of like Rocky IV, but for wrestling, because like he was supposed to be like this unbeatable
wrestler
retard, you know. Like I think all he says in the entire movie is his name over and over again.
See,
and then he went on to main event SummerSlam.
He did.
Kevin from Connecticut nailed it. The review: Santa with muscles just doesn't work out. That's what I was looking for.
What year is that movie? Like
which one?
What year was Paul Hogan doing these movies?
Late 80s, right?
Did you just say
Well,
Paul
he did
Hogan?
to late
Yeah,
80s?
I stopped myself.
Yeah, he did
no holds barred. That was 89.
89, okay.
But he really made a push for it in like 91 to 94.
Santa with Muscles was 96.
Yeah, that was when he was on the...
Yikes.
You're right. The Rock, though, has a legitimate $100 million movie career.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
Although the fucking Tooth Fairy thing.
Didn't it make money, though?
It did.
Who knows?
They all make money.
Because what was the one that the
Believe it or
Hulk
not.
made with the tutu?
That was Mr. Nanny. That
was
did all
Mr.
right.
Nanny?
Mr. Nanny, I think, did okay, right?
Mr. Nanny and Suburban Commando are his two movies that did all right.
Yikes.
He was good in Rocky 3. We were talking about him last night. He was good as Thunder Lips. Like, that's what he should have been doing, playing
Thunder Lips.
Thunder Lips in the flesh, baby.
Yeah.
He was good in that.
He got fired for doing that movie.
Why?
Really? From wrestling.
Who?
Why?
Hulk Hogan.
Why?
Because Vince McMahon's dad said that he should be touring. He shouldn't be making movies. He should be
Oh,
wrestling.
get out there and fucking...
So Vince's
And so-
dad was a prick, too?
And so then Vince Jr. hired him back.
Yeah.
60 million Tooth Fairy made.
Yeah.
Plus 51 foreign.
$111 million.
Wow.
Yeah, but a lot of that money, you know, from the old days when money was less.
No, that's Tooth Fairy.
Oh, Tooth Fairy.
In January.
I'm sorry.
How much did...
I was thinking that I tapped out for a second. I'm back.
You think it was Gone with the Wind?
I thought we were talking about Nanny. What happened?
Yeah,
Then we moved on to Tooth Fairy. All right.
I liked Mr. Nanny because in the beginning of the movie, he's dreaming of when he used to be a wrestler, and they used real wrestlers. And so cameos by Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Kamala, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Dead
and
people.
I got very excited.
Wait,
wow.
what's Brutus doing these days?
Brutus is alive.
All right.
No way.
He's Hulk Hogan's friend. He just, whatever Hogan's doing, he just...
Disciple.
Yeah, yeah,
He's a disciple?
he just brings Brutus with him.
Can we hear the trailer for this awful movie? What is this?
Yeah.
That's Mr. Nanny.
What the heck was that? The toughest fight of all. Kids.
All you have to do is protect them.
I hate kids.
Just when we get rid of the last nanny, he brings home a bodyguard.
I don't want anything to happen to Sean.
What could possibly happen?
Got a skullet.
They're small.
I hope your Blue Cross is paid up.
Oh, shit. Sassy Black Broad.
Electromagnetic.
Oh, my God.
Place
This looks awful.
wired.
It's a good
Low
movie.
voltage. Can't kill him.
It's not a good movie.
No.
I can't believe this fearless giant is cowering because
What?
of two little innocent children. They would do anything to get rid
George
of it.
Jefferson's in this?
Yes.
Oops.
He's his
football
old wrestling manager.
and flour.
I've had it. And just when he thought it couldn't get any worse, real trouble showed up.
Shit.
Family I never had.
Oh, no.
Never wanted.
David Johansen?
And
Star-studded. I was just about to say, this looks like Home Alone, and then
Now,
David Johansen
he's got
pops
to
up.
bring them back.
He's got to
Because
save
he's
the
not
kids.
just a babysitter.
Save the kids.
He's a meddler.
Mr. Nanny.
Gotta admit, he's one tough mother.
Say fucker, kid.
I got a job to do, and I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to kiss
making
her.
shitty movies.
He is such,
Always.
Kiss her.
he is such a bad actor.
Don't tell anybody I did that.
New Line
That's not
Cinema
creepy.
presents
Him leaning into a child's bed saying that.
Saying, don't tell anybody I did that. Yes.
Some things never change.
He's
As
sitting
you've
in the
never seen
small
him before.
desk.
He was so...
There's the
There he
tutu,
is in the
there's
tutu.
Arms and
The Rock
mouth.
just stole his thunder.
Mr. Nanny. He's no more Mr.
He's at a
Nice
little
Guy.
tea party.
Pinky up.
Oh, my God.
And there is a fight scene in this movie, and yes,
He's
wrestling
wrestling some
moves.
wrestling moves.
You got to see the Suburban Commando trailer before.
Well, we gotta
I mean,
fucking move
Suburban.
on.
Ant's never seen Suburban Commando.
I just want to
you
see
know.
that.
This is kid stuff. We
Christopher
gotta
Lloyd
do
is in
adult
it.
stuff, Sam.
Oh,
It's
this is
Suburban Commando.
fantastic.
All right.
The Hulk, by the way, is a horrible actor. Like,
No, he's not.
They could put him in a great movie. He's just a bad actor.
He's just so bad
At
at
least
it.
The Rock can kind of act, you
Right.
know?
They should put the Hulk in a movie about a lawyer or something. That's so wrong for him. But where he really has to act just to humiliate him.
And put him opposite like a real good actor.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yes.
And Hulk Hogan in.
All right, here we go. This is
what is this now?
Suburban Commando.
Okay.
This has got to be good. It's New Line Cinema.
To intergalactic confrontation, no one can beat Chef Ramsay.
What's his name? Chef Ramsay. Chef Ramsay.
You try relaxing. But now he's about to land in a place even he isn't prepared for.
Acting school.
His spaceship crash.
How do you know which ones are the right ones?
You have to squeeze it a bit.
Doesn't know his own strength.
I found a good one.
Here,
he's an alien?
Ways of fighting.
You got any idea what we're gonna do to you?
Let me guess. You're gonna pound my face.
What are you, nuts? This is the 90s. We're gonna sue you.
They have bizarre means of protection.
Stand back. You are too close. Back off now. No, please, wait. Let's talk about this. No.
Car alarm.
Dangers he's never seen.
Can we get on a skateboard?
Look out.
My mom could stay on longer than that.
Oh, shit, kid.
And enemies he's never known.
I hate suburbia.
Christopher Lloyd.
So you'd better not fake him out.
Must be a K7 force field. I'll break you out of there.
There's a mime. There's no force field.
It was a mime, and he punched him. All right, look.
Punching a mime.
For Hulk Hogan, it's no game.
It's the Undertaker.
Oh.
Wrestling move.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling moves going on.
Mommy, you just go around doing good like some kind of superhero.
This is horrendous.
You don't want to see it?
Hogan.
You don't want to see it.
Suburban Commando.
You know what'd be great?
My cat.
There goes the cat.
Just launched the cat across
He
the
doesn't
street.
know his own strength. What's really great about that movie is that scene where he fell off the skateboard.
Yeah.
By the end, he can ride it.
He can skateboard,
I know.
right?
Spoiler alert.
Sorry.
Hit the dump.
Do you know what'd be great if if Hulk did a movie where all he did was like beat up Jews, like for no reason he just started making racist films,
And he hates the Jews.
yeah, and he's a Klansman. String him up, and there's like nothing good natured in it at all.
Can you imagine trying?
Horrible.
He tried to do everything except wrestling. He opened a restaurant called Pastamania.
No.
Yes, in the Mall of America.
Stop, that sounds like a joke.
Hulk Hogan's Pastamania.
Did it last?
No, that failed.
No.
The acting didn't work. The album didn't work. He just always has to go back to wrestling.
The reality TV show.
Reality TV has got his family left him.
Oh,
His daughter. His daughter didn't work
the
out.
singing didn't work. He just has to wrestle.
Yeah.
The Hulkster, everything's failed for the Hulkster.
Except wrestling.
And now his joints really hurt, and he still has
doesn't
to.
wanna do
and he
it.
still
He's got to do the leg drop.
Christ.
Do you think he wants to do anything but wrestle?
Anything but wrestle.
Mick Foley has books.
Yeah.
Mick Foley has
Why
books.
doesn't Hulk Hogan have a book? That's a hell of a read, no?
He's
not a career.
The WWE put out a Hulk Hogan book, so you know, it was
All
a ghostwriter, and you know,
Right.
Hogan also. Sorry. Hogan also said that he was originally offered the George Foreman grill, but he passed on it.
The Hulk Hogan
Oh my
the
God!
Hulk Hogan
no
grill?
way.
yeah.
It would have been the Hulk Hogan thing.
No
instead
one
of-
would have bought that.
He came out with an energy drink. It didn't work.
Oh, poor Hulk.
He tried to start his own wrestling promotion with Jimmy Hart. That didn't work
How's it,
either.
that's a no-brainer. That's what he knows, and he
It
can't even
didn't
do that
work.
right. One of the, arguably, the greatest wrestler ever, and he can't figure out how to make his own wrestling league. Oh,
All he can do is wrestle for somebody else. He just can't be his own boss ever.
and he still has to cut his forehead, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Poor guy.
It's been one humiliating venture after another.
Now I feel bad for him.
Oh, and there's The Rock talking about, yeah, I remember the wrestling days. They were good. They had good memories.
They beg him to come back, and he just says, nah.
Don't need that
And
shit.
then Vince is like, I'll give you $1 million for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Go blow me.
Yeah, no thank you.
You think Vince would give him $1 million to wrestle one more match?
He would give him
he'll
way
give
more
him
than
way more than $1 million.
He would give him. He would probably give him $5 million to wrestle
Easily.
one match.
Yeah.
Why did he do
$1
it for
million's
one?
nothing. Because he's making like
The
$10
Rock
million a
doesn't
movie
need
at
to
this
do
point.
that.
Yeah.
And not risking any
done.
injuries.
He's done
Those
with
guys
it.
are always risking some kind
How
of
old is The
injury.
Rock? Was he like 35?
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
So he had like, what, a 10-year career?
He was great.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, he started young.
That's the way to do it, man.
He was great for Vince, man.
Do you think he has the best wrestling career ever? Like the most ideal wrestling career ever for a wrestler?
I mean, for a wrestler, because he got to leave.
That's what I mean.
Stone Cold probably, in terms of making an impact, has a better career. But I mean, yeah, he's got the ideal.
The Rock is 35 and not dead. Best wrestling career ever. That's what Coke Logic is saying.
He's 38.
38, so he should never wrestle again, because that's about when it gets bad for these guys.
No wonder he won't.
The age between the 40 year, if you're 40 something, you're on borrowed time.
How old is Hogan?
Oh my God, that's so if you make it through your 40s, can you skate then?
I think you skate.
Yeah, unless something weird. The 40s is really the rough
That's
patch.
tough for the wrestlers.
Really rough.
That's the worst decade.
Yeah.
A lot of guys don't make it out of their 40s.
Well, because that's when they start dealing with the fact that they're starting to get out of shape. They're probably not going to wrestle again. And, look at all these pills to make myself feel better.
For a guy that loves wrestling, you're the biggest fucking
prick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of dead wrestlers in their 40s.
But maybe if you want to get a job with them, you shouldn't be saying all that.
Well,
Lindsay Lohan in full frontal violent nudity. Now, what does that entail? Full frontal violent nudity.
I think she gets punched in the cunt. Tommy Morrison gives her a good sock in the clit.
Tommy Morrison. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, the AIDS knuckles.
Wow.
One more thing about Hulk Hogan that none of you knew. David in Virginia. David?
Hey, guys. I heard Hulk Hogan branched out in investing and bought some Citadel stock.
See, he even bought the Citadel
even that
stock
didn't work
as
out
well,
for him.
So.
How old is he?
50 something.
Yeah, he's in his 50s?
He's in his
50s, maybe. I would guess.
You think he's the most, him and The Rock are the most famous? I would have to say he's more famous than The Rock.
He's probably more, I mean, just because he was a household name before. And I mean, Stone Cold's up there, too.
Yeah. Stone Cold is not Hulk Hogan.
He's not.
Even for non-wrestlers, they might know Stone Cold, but everyone knows Hulk Hogan.
Everyone knows Hulk Hogan and The Rock.
And The Rock,
definitely.
you're right.
What about Triple H?
He's not. He's not.
He was in Blade 3.
That's true.
Wrestling moves?
Trinity.
Wrestling moves?
Oh, hell yeah. There's a fuckload of fucking wrestling moves in that. The whole fight he has is wrestling moves.
You guys are forgetting John Cena in The Marine.
Was that good?
Everybody was forgetting that.
Is that a good movie?
Don't forget Ted DiBiase Jr. in The Marine, too.
I probably preferred it to The Marine, too.
Was he in that?
No, Ted DiBiase Jr.
I wasn't kidding. Ted DiBiase Jr. was in that.
There's a Marine, too?
With starring Ted DiBiase
Instead
the
of
second.
John Cena?
It's direct-to-video, I do believe.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cena's a friend of the show, by the way, so.
Who is the most low-grade wrestler to be in a movie? Like, the Brooklyn Brawler ever do anything?
I don't know.
Like the
Canyon was in something. Right?
Canyon?
Well, yeah, that's right, because WCW did that awful Ready to Rumble movie with David Arquette, and they threw a bunch of their jobbers in that movie.
Yeah, jobbers.
Yeah.
Love that.
The Triple Cage.
It's horrible.
Oliver Platt was the world champion.
Oliver Platt was?
Yeah, he was supposed to be like some Jerry Lawler type of guy.
Yeah, they ripped off a WWF guy.
Oh, my God.
In a WCW movie.